folks, welcome to Learning Law Skills. You know, one of the things that pioneers did, people have done for centuries, that you just don't see happen anymore is making your own spices. You know, it could be as simple as taking ginger or onion or garlic, dehydrating it, drying it out completely, and grinding it. You know, whether you're using a mechanical grinder or, going back to an old mortar and pestle. It's so simple to make your own spices. I'm going to show you a real easy one today. It's a little bit more complicated, but still very simple. Anybody can do it. We're going to do some smoked jalapeno seasoning. So I'll tell you what, it's terrible windy today. Okay, you're only going to need a couple things. You're going to need some racks to put your peppers in, good cutting board, a knife, and some salt. And it's really as simple as cut the top off, split the pepper, lay them out on a rack. Take the top, split, I'm going to keep cutting these till we get them done, then we'll take the next step. Okay, there's 3 pounds right there, all salted up, real nice. You know, folks, if you see jalapenos with stretch marks on it, that's just a sign that it's a mature plant. Use them by all means. Next step, you're going to salt the daylights out of these. Salt is going to help start the drying process. It's not all going to happen in the smoker. We're going to finish these off in a dehydrator. But it definitely helps. And you're going to be adding more salt later. So just get this step done and we'll get them on the smoke. Okay, as you can see, we got that smoker rolling away. Time to get these guys on. Oops. Move the ribs out of the way. It's warm. Okay, we let our pepper smoke, probably 5-6 hours. Then it got a little dark, so I just went ahead and tossed them in the dehydrator. Nothing you need to watch. This bowl was full. This was 3 pounds. And that's all we got left. To finish making a pepper spice, I want to do this a salty jalapeno. So we've got to get these things powdered first. You can do this with any kind of pepper. A few years ago, I did this with some Trinidad scorpions. I smoked them, dried them. I didn't add anything else to it. Gave that to a friend of mine that he's one heck of a chili competitive cook. And he set that at his booth for people that wanted some really hot stuff. And I tell you what, you should have heard some of the complaints. They were hilarious. Mostly they're resolved around people wanting to run out, put their head in the snow, or hurry home to the bathroom. So let's get these ground up and get on with the process. I always like to do this outdoors because I tell you what, this powder gets airborne in your house and it's nasty. Get real quick, ground a little bit, and kind of remembered something. It really helps to break these down into smaller pieces. They'll just grind so much smoother for you. Don't want to overload it completely. Give it some room to work. Get that ground just as fine as you can. Okay, pretty simple. And now just a little bit of salt, and we're going to blend that in I'm using just my canning salt. You can use pink salt, whatever you want. Just I wouldn't use iodized salt. That iodine just doesn't do anybody any good. That's probably good. Just doing it by eye. You know, as much salt as you want. Now I take an Old Spice jar. This happened to be from some garlic salt. Cleaned it out good. Simple as dumping it in there and labeling it. This is a fantastic seasoning. You go on steak, hamburger, you name it, chicken. Well, you can use it with about everything. And it's just a jalapeno level heat. So yeah, it's something you're going to use up pretty quick. Shake your lid. And that's it. You just made your own seasoning. Pretty dang simple. I'll label this up a little bit later. And this will be right in my kitchen, you know, right by the stove. I'm going to be using this a lot. Something so simple to do. Please give it a try. You know, and if you learn something, I hope maybe you'll think about hitting that like, maybe hitting that subscribe. I got a ton more coming. We're just a new channel, just starting out, so we appreciate you watching by, and I'll see you guys down the trail.